Hello, Likers. Welcome back to our channel. It's me, your fave, your one and only, your baby girl, Malika. Likers, today we are doing a critical review of Mr. Aloy's series, Another Shade of Wrong, episode 8. It starts with those bad guys, they're in their territory, they're busy smoking, they're happy, they're singing, you know, where you take colos. Colos will make you, you feel like the wealthiest man alive. Yes, so you think that you are the wealthiest man or you just won a lotto. That's what colos will do to you anyways. So they are very high, that they are high in spirit. This guy, he's singing, I don't even know the songs that he's singing. He's telling his friends that the things are going to be bright, and that's Mirabel who comes, and they were surprised to see her because they didn't know that they were ever going to see her. And this other one, this one that is bleaching, it was like he wasn't happy. You could see it in his face that he was not happy that she was there, because that is not a place for a little girl her age to come. She could easily be violated. So the guy was very aggressive towards her, like, why are you here? Because this is not a place for you. And this is where you realize that Mirabel's mother has failed. She has failed as a mother, because why has she failed as a mother? If you see a girl like Mirabel, she's not even scared of the danger, because the last time she was there, if not for the other guy, they would have taken advantage of her. She didn't bother. Now to her, it's more like she feels safe with these guys than in her own house. That is bad. When you see somebody feel safe, a little girl like that feels safe in the eyes of danger, you have to understand that something is wrong. That's when she's crossing the line that she's not supposed to cross. And now here she comes because she wants to understand things about Kolos. And now this guy is telling her how good Kolos is, giving her all his own advantages concerning Kolos, how it makes you high, it makes you intelligent, it makes you see things differently, all the things that we know that people that take Kolos will tell you. And she's so interested. She doesn't care about the repercussions. She doesn't care of what happens. She's interested because the guy said something that made her to be more interested. When he said, you see, like, that's your father-in-law that is doing that. He will not, because the things you will do to him, if you want to do it, you might do anyhow to him. You understand? If you take these colos, you see that it becomes really bad, because if this girl can go back to those people, then you know that you have failed as a mother. Yes, you have failed, hopefully, as a mother. But the other guy, he's not comfortable at all, because he sees that this is a child. She's not supposed to be here. But Mirabel is, she's very stubborn. She wants to do that. She wants to be there because nobody believes her at home anyway. Nobody cares about her. And this other guy, he's not comfortable with it. He's not comfortable at all, because this is not a good. And these other guys, they don't even care. They don't even care. To them, after all, it's not their child, it's not their sister. What's their business? All they can do is to encourage her. Yes, you should take it. It's a good thing. It will help you. It will make you very smart. It will make you know things. You understand? This is really wrong. It's all shades of wrong, for real. It's really wrong. And the other one is telling her, but over here, nothing goes for free. Nothing is free in this place. We cannot give you anything for free. You want colos, you have to pay for it. They didn't know that she came prepared, and she told them that, don't worry, I have money. Just imagine. Just imagine. How can a girl leave a comfortable home, that she's staying with her mother and her mother supposed husband to be, and she runs to seek refuge outside in a place like this? Won't you understand that something is wrong? Something is wrong. Something is very wrong. It's all shades of wrong, honestly. And the guys are happy. They've seen money. They've seen their little not that they cannot want to touch her, because that guy will never allow it. And the guy feels so bad because he knows that what they are doing is wrong, but there's nothing he can do about it, because this girl ran to them. And the guy is even trying to tell her that this path that you want to tread on, be careful. It's a path of no return. It's a path of no return. If you tread this path, you will not be able to recover from it. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. But to her, it's more like she doesn't care. She says she doesn't care, that at this point, she wants to just forget her problem. She wants to forget everything that she's going through. you know it's really a sad situation that a mother would choose, rather than choosing to take care of a teenager, because this age teenagers, it's very delicate. This stage, we've all been this stage. You're so confused, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. I was very timid. you know During my puberty, when I was I was very timid. I was scared to speak, you know, because I was always being intimidated by my mom. I was so scared to speak. So this age this age is very rough, because they are so confused. They don't know what to do. They don't know who they are. They are getting to know themselves. If you're not careful, you might lose them. And that's how she's going. She told her mom, please don't regret when it will be too late. Now she came here herself on her own to learn how to take colos. You see, she came to learn how to take colos on her own. Now she wants the guy to teach her, and the guy is here to teach her because she has paid already. They are telling her, when you want to take it slowly, go gentle, be gentle, make it in a sexy way, take it like this, take it like that. And she wants to try. Yes, she wants to try, because some people try stuff. She wants to try, and definitely the first time it will make. She tried and she coughed so hard, and they were just mocking her. But also the guy was like, oh, my first time was like that as well. But yeah, I'm a pro, to show that yes, I'm a pro. What is this woman doing? And tomorrow you blame the child. How can you blame a child who tried to talk to you? You didn't give her listening ear. Yes, you didn't listen to her. You didn't want to listen to her. So the next thing shows Darlington, the predator's friend, who has gone to pay him a visit. And what's her name? Lisa, Mirabel's mom. She's there being the good wife. She wants to be a wife by all means. This woman, she's willing to sacrifice anything. She wants to do everything. She wants to be a wife. So she's willing to, to work so hard to show herself. It's a pity. It's a pity that you care about others, you forget about your child. You're caring about this guy. Where is your child? Your child is nowhere to be found. So she's trying to tell the guy that her husband is not around. So the guy makes her understand that he's aware. But now he was curious, like, where is our princess? Mirabel is the one he's asking, where is Mirabel? And it was sad. Even the guy, it was so sad to see that this mother, who is supposed to be an adorable mother, does not even know where her daughter is. She doesn't know where she is. And the guy was shocked. He was shocked. The lies, like, you don't know where your daughter is? How? So she started making these flimsy excuses, how Mirabel has become somebody else. She could barely understand her. She barely recognizes her. She never sits at home these days. She's neither there nor here. She's everywhere. But thank God she has given the responsibility to her future husband to deal with her. And this guy was like, come on. How can you give a responsibility of your daughter, the daughter you raised single-handedly? Because the guy was like, speaking to me like that about Mirabel is as if you're speaking about a stranger, because this is not the Mirabel I know. Your daughter that I've seen, she's very respectful, she's responsible. She's like, she has changed. She has becoming. How has she changed? And this guy is asking her, why would you give the responsibility of your child to your husband to be to? He said no, because Mirabel is so stubborn. Her excuse was like, Mirabel is so stubborn in a way that you cannot even control her now. That her husband will beat her. When he will beat her, her sense, like, she'll regain back her memory. She'll regain back herself. And he's shocked that how can you ask your man to be. And this guy is saying these things, why? Because he knows very well that this guy is molesting this child. But he cannot open his mouth to say it, because this woman, she will not even believe him. So she doesn't care. She's telling the guy, I have to give him the responsibility because I don't have time. I'm busy, my work. You are busy to raise a 16-year-old child when you know that she's in that stage that if you're not careful, she's going to become something else. A guy that does not have a child is advising you, a mother that has a child, you cannot even listen. This guy is telling her, you cannot leave your child. This is your responsibility. Nobody is supposed to help you with this. You cannot leave your 16-year-old with your husband to be. It's more like you're leaving a goat with a yam or a lion with a goat. This woman will not understand what the guy was trying to say. Leaving a goat with a yam, because the goat will eventually eat the yam. Or leaving a lion with a goat, because the lion will eventually eat the goat. And she cannot understand what this guy is saying. She doesn't understand. It simply means that you leaving your daughter with your boyfriend. Yes, because he's not your fiancé. I'm not seeing any engagement ring. With your boyfriend, he's going to knock your daughter. But so if you cannot understand what he's trying to say, that I don't know what you want. This guy is confused, like, Omo, what are you doing? How is that even possible? Why would you do something like that? She's confused. She is confused. Because this guy is making her understand, you are the only person who knows this girl properly. Nobody knows her like you do. You've kept her for this girl for 16 years. It is not today that you think that another person could step on to fill in your shoes. Who knows this girl better than you? Who, if not you? And this woman, she's a pick-me. You could see, you see that she's a pick-me. Yes, she's a people pleaser. She's so easy to convince, so easy to manipulate. That's why that yeye guy manipulated her. That's why that yeye guy manipulated her. This guy is asking her, let me ask you something. Who raised your daughter from then to now? Is it not you? So how come all of a sudden you become so busy? Who knows your daughter more than you? Why can't you sit this girl down and talk to her so that you find out what is going on in her life? You cannot leave her like that. This is a man advising a woman. A man that doesn't have a child advising a woman that has a child. Does it make sense? And still she cannot even understand. That this is a girl. She's 16 years. The person who is supposed to raise her is you, not a man. You cannot leave her in the hands of your boyfriend. It doesn't work like that. You can't do that. It is wrong. But to her, it's more like maybe you have to put it inside her ears before she will understand what you're trying to say. Because apparently, she does not even understand what this guy is saying. Yeah, she doesn't understand what the guy has to say. It's a sad situation, like, as I can't lie to you people. It's really sad. Like, I'm going to end this video here. Honestly, let's talk about this. I said this thing before. Nobody can know your child more than you. So nobody, how can you raise a child that you raised properly? You guys were okay. All of a sudden, a man comes into your life and that child becomes stubborn. That child becomes somebody else. Does it make sense to you? Does it even make sense to you? How can you not recognize your child? How is that even possible? Does it even make sense to you? Now, everything your boyfriend tells you, you believe it. Everything that guy tells you, believe. Yes, we know you've been gulamatized. That is okay. That is very obvious. Because you're behaving like a virgin who just found love. This is why they say it's not good to date younger than your age. Because it's good to date your match, your age mates. Because sometimes some women, that when they will date younger men, they will start behaving like fools. It's so annoying, so irritating. They'll be behaving like secondary school girls in love. Like love will make them want to even reduce their age. What is the problem? What is it? How can you choose a man over your child? Look at now, the child wants to become wayward. This guy is painting your child that she's a wayward child. You're believing a child that you raised. Which means, are you a wayward mother? Did you raise a wayward child? My people, marriage is a beautiful thing. But please, don't be desperate. Okay? And the funniest thing, what makes me even What hurts me the most is that this woman is even rich. She has money. It's not as if she's desperate. She's with a man that is the one taking care of her. She has her own money. You understand? She's supposed to choose a man she wants to be with. But instead for her to choose her age range, she rather choose a small boy that has gulamatized her. A man that is shameless to come and stay in your house. Because any man that go and stays in a woman's house, so if that man marries you, now you supposed to stay in this house. Man, let me tell excuse me, let me tell you people something. Any man that marries you and is you people stay in a house that he met you, were dating when you were single, you are the one marrying that man. No, that man is not the one marrying you. I'm sorry. On this note, I'll have to say bye.